To talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 29th, 2018, and your pay-per-views champion is still here. Didn't lose it yet. Not yet. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about SmackDown Live results because, ladies and gentlemen, we had some good matches. Mostly the whole thing was matches. I enjoyed all of that. Even the 24/7 changed hands for like an hour. Just for an hour, but we get to that when we get there. Ladies and gentlemen, first things first, we saw Kevin Owens coming out and saying a whole bunch of words about Kofi Kingston, how Dolph Ziggler is going to beat Kofi for the WWE title, and he says he doesn't want a thank you card. I think he just wants a shot at the WWE title if Dolph Ziggler wins at Super Showdown next Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, and then we finally got to the match. Even I think Byron Saxon says, "Can we get to the match?" So we had Kevin Owens versus Kofi Kingston rematch of the WWE's Money in the Bank, but not for the title. This match was decent. It was pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Kofi Kingston. After I think Kevin Owens missed something. And then he got caught into a Trouble in Paradise. I forgot what he was doing. I think he pinned him and he missed, kicked out. And then Kofi did the Trouble in Paradise. And then Kofi got the win. Then we had Carmella versus the new fitness magazine cover girl, Mandy Rose. They won't stop. Oh my god, like seriously, it's just a magazine. I don't think anyone reads magazines, do they? Or books? They do it on the internet now? I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, we have Mandy Rose versus Carmella, and Carmella lost this match because she was about to do a super kick. She got distracted first by Sonya Deville, and then she tried to do a super kick, and then Mandy Rose just rolled her up, and it's like having the tights. But she was like under her, and ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, Mandy Rose beats, what's her face again? Beats Carmella. I like Carmella. What am I talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the 24/7 title, we had Shane McMahon's party that he did not want. He didn't want to be called a superhero, but it was for him. But I believe it's Drew McIntyre's idea, but he didn't want to say a word. So it was Shane McMahon's idea. So Shane was talking about Roman Reigns' and the McMahons on Raw. If you guys didn't remember that. He was talking about the McMahons, and now it's something about him. I guess he thinks that he's the best in the world, but he's not the best in the world. To interrupt that was Drake Maverick and R-Truth. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a chaos at backstage when Carmella was at her match, and R-Truth all by himself in backstage. Jinder Mahal tried to get to the... Would you stop drinking? Hey, stop drinking. You're making too much choices. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jinder Mahal tried to get to the title, but there was a key kill by R-Truth. He had destroyed Jinder Mahal. And then he went to hide into a photo booth. You saw some SmackDown Live guys, Raw guys, and 205 Live guys running after him, and then he bumped into Drake Maverick. Then this is how it all happened. R-Truth ran into the ring. Drake Maverick ran in the ring as well. R-Truth pinned Drake Maverick, and he got the 1, 2, 3, and he retained his 24/7. I don't know if that was a rule, was it? Did they have to retain the title? Because I don't remember you had to make a match and then you could retain it. But he retained it, and then Shane McMahon was upset. He said, "I don't know how to get to this." And then Drew McIntyre and say about this, whatever he said over there. And Shane McMahon and Elias attacked R-Truth, and then Elias won the 24/7 title. Elias won his first championship in the WWE. Wow. And then we had our main event. Well, technically it's not the main event, but we had a tag team match between R-Truth teams up with Roman Reigns. R-Truth is beat up versus the new 24/7 champion and Drew McIntyre, but Shane McMahon suspended the 27 title rule that if he gets pinned, nobody gets the title. They don't get the title, and nobody could come and chase him away. All that happened. So that's going to happen later on tonight. Then we have Bayley versus Lacey Evans. I really don't understand why is this match even happening. I hate this wild card rule thing because nobody cares about SmackDown Live's tag team division. Even a Raw. Where's the War Raiders or Viking Raiders, whatever you want to call them? Hawkins and Ryder. Even the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, they weren't even in the match. They lost to the Usos at Money in the Bank pre-show, and now this, like, seriously, somebody cut the dang wild card rule, please. Cut it off. Then we have Bayley versus Lacey Evans. This match was, I don't like Lacey Evans. The girl is not a good wrestler. I'm sorry. Maybe you all will unsubscribe because you guys like Lacey Evans, but I can't see it. I can't see how great is her gimmick. I don't understand. We already have Maria saying that she's the first lady of professional wrestling, and now we have this, she's a real lady of professional wrestling. And then we have Charlotte Flair at the commentary, and Charlotte Flair made Lacey Evans lose the match because the referee was distracted. Lacey Evans was doing a pin, and the ref did not go for the pin, and Bayley rolled her up. 1, 2, 3, Bayley won the match. And Lady Joan Lacey Evans pushed Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, with her bare foot, did a big boot on Lacey Evans. Are they a friend still? Is it just because they're angry? I don't know. Then we have the tag team match. We have Roman Reigns and R-Truth versus Elias and Drew McIntyre. Remember the 24/7 title? If anyone pins Elias, they can win the title after the show. After the match is resulted. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a pretty good match. Mostly Roman was doing all the work. R-Truth did some work. He was just getting himself beat up. And ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns got the win by doing a spear on the new 24/7 champion. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody just, Shane and Drew McIntyre ran away. They don't care about Elias anymore. They don't care about him. And Roman Reigns helped R-Truth to regain the 24/7 title 2 times. R-Truth is a 2-time 24/7 champion after Roman Reigns did a second spear onto Elias, and he told R-Truth, come on, pin him. And then 1, 2, 3, R-Truth is now a 2-time WWE's 24/7 champion. That's interesting. I think it is interesting. It's very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, people are talking about AEW, people are talking about WWE, and there's a lot of things said about Vince McMahon, about all this stuff. I'm not going to get to that because I love WWE. Yeah, their creations could be stupid, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of wrestling. I'm a fan of comedy. I'm a fan of everything that WWE does. They do the action, they do the comedy, the romance. Professional wrestling has some entertainment. Not just put random wrestlers in a match. Not some random wrestlers. Because mostly some guys in the All Elite Wrestling, it's an amazing show. It was awesome. But was there any rivalry in that matches? Was there any rivalry? I know Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks were a rivalry, and Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho was. But what made Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes? I never seen the All Elite before Double or Nothing episodes, so I can't say much. I can't say much about it. But you guys need to stop. You're attacking two different shows, and 2 different bosses of that show. One is Vince McMahon, and the other is Cody Rhodes. Cody, whatever you want to be called now. I don't know, am I allowed saying Cody Rhodes? But Cody and Vince are different. Yes, they have different creations. They want to see more wrestling with Cody. Vince wants to see more money. Isn't that what a business is all about? To make sure you actually sell the seats? Because nobody just wants to just see wrestling. The people want to see comedy. There's some comedy gimmicks, like that guy with the baby oil. That's comedy, okay? Not everything is just serious professional wrestling. That's my opinion, alright, guys? Yeah, there's some guys in WWE should get their push. Yes, there is some guys. My dog is just staring at me. I don't know why. There's some guys do deserve to get pushed. And there's some guys as a problem of the creations. But there's a lot of wrestlers in WWE, even they said it on TV as well, that they die for this business. There's some wrestlers actually done that. There's some wrestlers actually done that. That did not just went to TNA or Ring of Honor or WCW. Well, there's some guys who went to WCW that's their first ride, and then they went to WWE. Like Triple H, The Undertaker, all of those guys, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, the guy that nobody wants to talk about, Stone Cold Steve Austin, all of those guys went to WWE because WWE did not know, to WCW, when WWE did not know these guys. They didn't know these guys. But when you say you're going to die for WWE, actually mean it. Actually mean it. Because this business got you where you are. Not WCW. Not TNA, because TNA kicked you out of there too. Because you're just legends. And some legends came back to WWE to wrestle. But don't talk crap about them. Like, seriously, don't talk crap about them. I meant in real life. I'm not talking about it on TV. I'm talking about in real life. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about them because bad things are going to happen. There's going to be wars. There's going to be wars of WWE versus AEW. I think that's what people want. I think AEW wants WWE to work their hardest. Or Vince McMahon to work their hardest. We don't know when that's going to happen because AEW just started, and the next time we see them might be on the pay-per-view, or they do this thing before the pay-per-view again, because there's no dates or time about the TV deal yet. So yeah, we need to wait for that. AEW is doing better right now because there's no TV deal for AEW. You don't know. So that's my opinion, guys. I'm a fan of every single wrestling show. None is better for me. I don't think one is better than the other. There's always different flaws for every wrestling show. There's always problems in different shows. Impact Wrestling, I don't know what's their problem, but it was dying until they got better. WWE, people are getting upset because of the creations, but they still have more guys coming in to replace those guys. They have more guys coming in the Performance Center and on NXT, 205 Live, all of those guys. Everybody has their own flaws. Everybody does. Everybody has their own problems. Just don't choose which one's better. They're here to entertain you. You're not there to entertain them. They're there to entertain you. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why people always want to just make fun of WWE or make fun of Impact Wrestling. It's not cool, man. Like, seriously, they're there to entertain you. I don't say Destin Wrestling is better than WWE. I just say it's a better price, because WWE is like couple of dollars, and Destin Wrestling is just a couple of dollars, not $100. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, I know it was all about SmackDown Live results, but I've been hearing a lot of people talking trash about WWE, even with the wrestlers, with their interviews, that they never got their opportunity or anything, especially Dustin Rhodes. The guy was about to retire, so why were you want to complain about WWE? You were about to retire, my friend, so why are you complaining about WWE? I don't get it. Vince is one guy, man. Sometimes, and he's handling like hundreds of guys or thousands of guys. It's hard for him. It's going to be hard for Cody when he actually has Vince McMahon's all of that guys, and Cody gets that. It's going to be hard for him too. Whoever's the boss on AEW, it's going to be hard for them too. You wait and see. You wait and see. Every single wrestling promotion has that kind of problem. Impact Wrestling, GTS. I hope I could say GTS. Grimm's Toy Show, GTS. They have their problems because their fans don't know what they want. Every single wrestling promotion has the same problem.